Hello, Wanderers. You're on the Good Movie Time channel. Probably everyone knows the doll Chucky, Annabelle, and the doll from the movie Dead Silence. Today, we will introduce you to a new killer doll. This is a retelling of the movie Finley. The film begins with a group of friends visiting a new house and deciding to explore the attic. There, they find a boarded-up box containing a doll named Finley wrapped in a chain. Alex is very excited about the find and suggests that her friends do not touch anything. But Chris assures her that it's just a doll, and he's always dreamed of becoming a ventriloquist. In the end, they decide the doll will be left in the attic in a box. But a little later, they wake up when they hear a sound in the attic. Chris joins her, holding a bat in his hand. After the attic rumbles, Chris decides to check out the attic, while Jenny and Alex are waiting for him in the room. After a while, the guy shows the mouse, considering it the culprit of the night's anxiety. Alex and Chris get back into bed while Jenny goes to her room. When she lay down in her bed, she was startled by the sound of a falling chain, and she sees a Finley doll sitting on a chair. The girl is not very confused, and she just puts the doll out the door. The next morning during breakfast, a Finley doll sits on the table with pancakes. After an uncomplicated conversation, Chris goes to work, leaving the girls alone in the apartment. Jenny puts the kitchen appliances on the table that Finley has his eye on. Apparently, this doll is up to something bad. Jenny sees that the doll has disappeared from the table and thinks that Alex is joking with her. When she brings the washed things into the room, Finley turns out to be behind her with a knife in his hands. She manages to cope with the offender thanks to a good kick, which the doll did not expect. After that, Finley takes the toaster and decides to deal with Alex, who is in the bathroom. After that, Oleg calls Chris and asks him to come home. When Chris arrives home, Finley notices him and decides to deal with him at least. To do this, he takes a bat and stands on the stairs to kill Chris. The doll misses, and the murder attempt fails again. We are moved 3 months later. As we understand it, friends have come to terms with a living doll and live in the same house with them. Alex is chopping vegetables and Finley is watching her. Suddenly, the doll decides to pour poison. After that, when Chris gets into the car, Finley is in the back seat.
You done now?
Finley's next attempt to deal with people, but his deadly trap fails again.
You're so dead.
Friends in the company of a Finley doll play charades. Chris shows a killer doll with a knife. The girls think it's Chucky, but the guy notices that he misses, and the friends unanimously guess that it's Finley. Frustrated, Finley decides on another murder attempt and takes a gas canister. He attacks the girl, but the killer doll does not come out again, somehow harm these people. In the next scene, Finley secured a crossbow behind Chris's back and used a thread to activate this deadly trap. There is a scream from the room, and Finley thinks he has managed to kill at least one of these friends. But when he arrives at the crime scene, he sees that the company is shouting at the cat because he pooped on the carpet, and Finley's trap did not work. He hears friends scolding the cat and wants to punish her, but since the deadly killer doll has made friends with the cat, Finley takes the blame. Frustrated, Finley says goodbye to the cat and returns to the attic in his box. Finley is so sad that he even starts crying. At night, robbers break into the house and stun Chris and tie up the girls. Finley hears all this and goes down to check. Suddenly, he sees his friends tied up, and one of the robbers points a gun at the cat. Finley, furious, decides to sort it out. While one of the robbers decides to have fun with the girl, the other checks the attic in the house. We see Finley disguised among other toys in the attic. Suddenly, balls roll out under the robber's feet, and the man falls into a trap. Finley manages to kill the robber, and the doll is very happy, after which Finley tortures the last robber and deals with him. After a while, friends give Finley a gift and drink a milkshake together with him. How does the company suddenly notice a strange taste? It turns out that Finley put something in their drink. And what exactly? Write your guesses in the comments.
Well, what a story. What do you think? Subscribe to our channel and put likes. See you soon.